everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks for improving your hydration. We were kind of having fun playing around with the ABCs of hydration. If you haven't followed me before, I'm Erica Zeal, creator of the Core Rehab program, and I have an instructor course and prenatal membership. But today I want to talk about and dive in about something called gel water. And it really has to do a lot with the hydration of our body. Because our body has so much fascia, right? We come back to this topic of fascia, which I talk about a lot. But because the fascia goes through our body, through our muscles, over our organs, it really encapsulates so much of our body. We have so much collagen in our body, which I'm sure you've heard of, right? Sometimes it can be addressed more as like to help preventing wrinkles, good for your skin and things like that, which of course it is. But the collagen that's in our body at a cellular level, a lot of what makes up the collagen is also gel water, right? So when it comes to stretching and fascia and release and all that kind of stuff, the idea of the hydration of the fascia of our body also is something that is good to know about. So with our hydration, it's really important, yes, that we drink a lot of water, but it's not uncommon that I hear often from people like, I drink a lot of water, like a gallon plus of water a day, and I still feel super dehydrated. So that right there is a red flag that we need to replace some of that water with things that are in more of that gel water form initially, because what our body has to do is to uptake, and obviously not our entire body, but a good majority of our body needs to convert the water that we drink into what's called the gel water. So we uptake it into our cells of our fascia through our bodies. Is that if we're not converting very well, then that's where we can be left feeling really depleted from a hydration perspective. So if you feel like that's you, you're like, oh, that's me. I drink a lot of water and I always feel like I need to drink more water, is that we need to work on replacing some of that water with other things that are actually already in that gel water form, which I'm going to share with you here in just a minute, so that your body doesn't have to convert it and it can uptake it at a cellular level easier. And a lot of these things are also really good from a collagen perspective. That is one of them. We can actually, take collagen, which is something that I do every day. I put it in my coffee first thing in the morning, and it's really good. Once we, through our 20s, we start to, our 20s and 30s, we start to, 20s really kind of start to plateau with the amount of collagen that our body makes. So as we hit our 30s, and then especially in our 40s and beyond, our collagen production of our body starts to decline. But the cool thing is you can add it to your diet, which is something I highly recommend that everybody do. Start doing it. You can do it, in your early 20s for sure. I highly recommend it because it can help obviously hydrate our body at a cellular level, because when we're adding collagen, our body has more collagen at a cellular level to work with. So if you are doing my Core Rehab program, or you're in my prenatal membership, or learning about what I talk about with the fascia, this is another really big piece, is the hydration aspect of the fascia and which is the connective tissue of our body. But it really even goes so much deeper than that. So adding collagen, which I like, the bulletproof collagen, Vital Proteins is great too. I've used both. I can't say that one or the other is better. I like them both. And doing bone broth. So bone broth has collagen in it, it just is in a liquid form. And so that is something that, again, especially in the winter months when it's colder, you can warm it up and just drink it. The Kettle and Fire is my favorite. I've tried a lot of other brands out there. Whenever I make soups, if you've seen some of my soup recipes, I always will put bone broth as the base, not just a chicken broth, but a chicken bone broth or a beef bone broth. Okay, and I will, save a little bit there, I might buy a little bit less expensive one, but I'll still always get organic. Because that way then when you're eating soups, you're still getting a little bit more of the collagen and things as well. So from there, adding in celery juice, chia seeds, because The chia seeds are really, really good because they are already in that gel water form. So there's a lot of things that we can do with chia seeds, and we've got some awesome recipes that we're going to share with you. We'll put up on the blog, so you guys can check those out. I'll put the link below once we get those up. But making some chia seed puddings, you can put chia seeds in so many things that help to, you know, they're absorbing that water and converting it basically into that gel water form. Celery juice, which can be very hydrating. There's a lot of other benefits, and also just vegetables in general. Vegetables, obviously from a nutritional standpoint, but from a hydration perspective, because especially greens, celery and spinach and all of those types of vegetables, because they're so hydrating naturally, because they're full of water. Watermelon's a good one too, but at a cellular level, because it's already in that gel form, our body can uptake it easier. So you don't have to juice them, just eating more vegetables. And if you are going to do juiced vegetables, again, celery juice is a good one, but I highly recommend ones that are much less, like really, really low in sugar, because the less sugar that they have means there's more nutrition, and obviously we don't want to start that whole spiral of the sugar in our bodies. So for more information, we'll post some recipes below for all of you, and for all of these products as well, we'll post them in the blog post. So if you have any questions, please comment below.